There's a reason model railroading is called the world's greatest hobby. Everyone loves watching these miniature trains run through detailed landscapes, past towns and cities, over bridges and through tunnels. Even running a train on a bare table with minimal decoration still brings a sense of enjoyment and wonder, and can serve as an inspiration for railroads to come. Unfortunately, this hobby has become expensive in recent years. New engines start at over $100, many sell for several hundred, and a complete starter train set will set your wallet back big time. But does it have to be this way? Can you get started in this hobby affordably? Hello everyone, Bandan here. Last year, Lawrie Goes Loco created the 25-pound challenge, the goal being to go to a model railway exhibition and buy a complete, working model train for just 25 pounds. My friends and I really enjoyed that video and we decided to try it out for ourselves. So we took Lawrie's rules, modified them a bit for Americanisms, expanded on them, and then we competed with each other to buy the best model train we could for only $35 at the Monroe Show here in Washington State. And this is how that went. So, competing today, we have Hans, Caleb, and Jacob. So, as you can see, Jacob has some rule sheets.
Indeed I do.
We're going to go over those real quick, and once we're all good, we will get started. The rules of this challenge are as follows. Competitors may spend no more than $35. The goal is to end up with a complete train consisting of an engine and any of the following: 2 8-wheeled passenger cars, 3 North American freight cars, including a caboose, or 4 2-axle cars, including a proper end car. Or we can purchase a complete multiple unit set, such as an RDC or Doodlebug. The train must make a complete lap around the European train enthusiast's layout upper level. You can earn points by doing the following. Every dollar under 35 gives you 3 points. Every car over minimum length gives you 5 points. If all items are from the same time period, you gain 5 points. If you have the right kind of engine pulling your train, such as a passenger engine with a passenger train, you get 5 points. If the engine matches the caboose or passenger cars, you get 5 points. Freight cars don't matter for this. If you find a tender engine, you get 20 points. Additional details, such as figures and loads, are worth 20 points each. If the items are in the box, you get 40 points. If other people run your train, you get 50 points. And if any competitor expresses jealousy at your find, you get 50 points per person. But it's also possible to lose points. Paint blemish or visible damage will lose 5 points per blemish. Repeated car numbers will cost you 10 points per extra car. If you lack a proper end car, you lose 10 points. A generic freight, which I'll define shortly, will cost you 15 points. A generic engine such as a Bachmann F7 will cost you 15 points. If your items don't meet the pre-agreed definition of a complete train, you lose 20 points. Each time your train derails in testing is 20 points lost. If items come uncoupled, that's 10 points lost. If your engine is completely fictional, that's 40 points lost. And if your engine doesn't run at all, you lose 50 points. Finally, we've added some extra rules on top of what Lawrie did in his challenge. If your items are not decorated, either no discernible paint scheme or no lettering, you lose 5 points. On the other hand, items which have been custom decorated will grant you 10 points each. If you manage to fix a non-running engine, you gain 80 points. This is added to the 50-point deduction for buying a dud in the first place. Finally, if you can find a loop of track and a throttle for an additional $10, you get 50 points. A note on that generic freight. Lawrie defined this as a train of all open wagons. We are also defining it as North American cars from different regions of the continent or European cars from different countries.
All right, we've gone through the rules. Everyone understands the rules?
I think unfortunately this is the day I buy it at RDC.
Well, that would count. So, we're ready? Let's go.
Scatter!
Better get going.
I hope I got the comical text here.
Well, that's just mean.
Had to.
Had to. All right. I've done my searching, so I have a pretty good idea of what I'm going for.
This set of tables had an old U36B for $20, which I quickly snapped up. After explaining the challenge, I was able to get a matching caboose and 4 freight cars, 2 more than I needed, for another $10. That left $5 to try and get even more points for this challenge.
Alright, so I just did a stop, and I got a really good deal on stuff. I still have $5 left, so let's see if we can get maybe 1 or 2 more cars. So one more rule I didn't mention. I'm not allowed to shop with Dad, but you should. Email bluemountaintrains@gmail.com or check out his eBay store, Blue Mountain Trains. Okay, I've stopped by another booth. I got some concrete loads for $1, concrete pipe. I've got $4 left. I'm gonna see if I can find a load for $4 for another car or maybe a figure. And then I think I can probably try and get a loop of track and a throttle because I think I found a transformer for $5 somewhere. We'll find out.
While I'm searching across tables and sorting through bins of bits, I do want to give a quick shout out to the YouTube game show Jetlag. I'm not normally a haggler, but watching Ben and Adam pull off near miracles just by being polite and explaining what they were doing really gave me some confidence to try and make some deals in this challenge. A lot of the vendors were happy to help me once they knew what I was doing. I wonder if the other competitors explained the challenge while they were searching for things.
Alright, look. Track, throttle, $10. Thank you very much, sir. Alright, I'm back. This might be famous last words, but I'm looking all that. I think I got this in the bag. Yes, you can line me for that. I went back to the last building. I got 2 containers. That's my $35 spent. So let's go clean track and we'll make sure everything works. So this track is kind of dirty. We're gonna clean it off because we do want this to work to count.
Okay, I won't make you watch that at regular speed. This is older steel track, which corrodes a lot faster than more typical nickel-silver track you find today. Fortunately, a bit of elbow grease with the track cleaner was enough to get it cleaned off. As far as the throttle, it wasn't until later that I noticed it had the wrong plug on it, but fortunately I was able to sort that out as well.
Alright, I think we got enough cleaned. Let's see if this is going to be enough. Alright guys,
Oh boy.
I think I got all my stuff.
You think you got all your stuff?
Are we ready to examine what everyone bought?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright.
Where are we going to display them at?
Well, how about right here? Alright, let's see what Jacob has bought for us.
So, in keeping with my style of getting Era 1 and calling back to my roots coming from an ATSF town, I have a locomotive actually that I didn't have already and was actually on my list of things to get anyway. It's I think this is the Tyco run of a 4.4 American ATSF. It is in fantastic condition. It's a tender locomotive. It's tender drive, but I like tender drives. Matching it, I have a set of 3, count them, 3 coaches.
Very good, very good.
For a whole set for an RPO, a baggage, combine, and a regular passenger car. I am pretty stoked. If everything works according to plan, it's a complete train. Plus one car.
Plus one car.
I got it for exactly $35. It's period correct. It's the correct locomotive. It's the correct era, obviously, and correct road. tender engine, so points for that. I couldn't find any added details on it, but honestly, this model is better detailed than I remembered. So we're gonna see, and no obvious paint blemishes or damage or anything like that. We're gonna see if it runs.
Excellent.
Yes, it is.
All right, Hans, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, what you got for us?
I got 2 matching Northern Pacific RDCs. This is a power unit. This is the dummy. They are different numbers, and they are both in box.
They are both in the box. That is very good. What was your total cost?
30 bucks.
30 bucks. So you also saved money on that.
15 points of money I didn't spend.
That is an excellent job.
Yeah.
Well done, sir. Now, as long as they run, you'll be in good condition. All right, Caleb, show us what you got. We have a Virginian locomotive, 2 boxcars, and a caboose. That is, in fact, a complete train. It is all looks like probably the correct era for everything. Yeah. I'd say the correct region. So you don't, no point deduction for that. Anything else?
Nope, I don't know if it runs. Haven't tested it yet.
All right.
We're gonna find out.
All right, Daniel. So what did you get that you're so confident in? Because you've looked very smug this whole time.
So first off, I went for the $10 bonus. That is more than a loop of track.
That is more than a loop of track.
So I've got
a transformer.
A Union Pacific U36B in the box.
Very nice.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flat cars. And it's all still regionality, UP and Santa Fe.
It is still regionality. You don't get the same road bonus, but I think your in-box more than makes up for that.
Yeah, I do lose 10 points for having
repeating numbers.
For repeating numbers. But again, I do have the in-box bonus.
And the track loop. And he's got more in the sack.
I was able to get from one person
for extra detail.
Load and load. So 20 and 20 more.
Oh my goodness. That is...
Oh, was that filming the whole time?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
That is astounding. You might have this. We're gonna
have this.
But the time comes for the moment of truth, and we're gonna have to confiscate my poor fiance's EMU, and we're gonna have to see if any of us have working trains.
So what we're doing right now is we've got the throttle and some of the track, and we're gonna see if it works.
Alrighty, moment of truth.
Throttle it up.
And a roaring 18 volts.
And the other way.
18 volts.
So we do in fact have a working throttle and working track. So that's good. That's a 50-point bonus for me. That is important.
Very.
Let's quickly summarize where the points stand before we begin testing. Jacob was able to find a tender steam engine that matched his passenger train in road and time period, with 1 extra car. That gave him 40 points. Hans's pair of RDCs match road, and the second car counts as a longer train. The boxes give him a major bonus, and so does coming in $5 under budget. His total is 115 points. Caleb's train came in $1 under budget, with his engine matching caboose and a new coupler boosting his score. But while everything matches regionally, paint blemishes took a few points off his score. His total sits at 33 points. Finally, I went in big. 2 extra cars add 10 points, the box adds 40, and the details add 40. Most importantly, I managed to find a working throttle and track, adding 50 points to my score. A paint blemish and repeated numbers on the flat cars do take off some points, but even so, my score sits at 170 points. But all of this could still be for nothing if the trains don't run or run poorly. So, it's time to put them to the test.
So is there a question on how long it has to run?
1 loop.
See, now I'm turning it off now. Oh, I turned
All right, are we ready?
Yeah.
Moment of truth, Hans.
Crank it up.
Wrong way.
Uh-oh. He gives it a nudge. And it derails.
Derailed. Oh no.
Try it again.
Do we say that's Hans' ineptitude at putting it on the track, or?
We can call it that. We'll give him a mulligan. Oh, that one isn't.
No.
Oh no. That's
Do you want
that.
to try running it in the other direction?
I would run it the other direction so it becomes a trailer or something.
Yeah. Uh-oh. But I am docking you points for that. Fight.
No, he gets the docky for that. All right, let's see. And it's away. All right, hasn't derailed yet, except for the one time.
Knock on wood.
Yes, knock on wood.
My glorious RDC, you will run.
And here it comes. That is one loop.
Not a total lemon.
You do still get minus points.
While we did give Hans a pass on the first derailment, the second one still counted. That cost him 20 points. His train also uncoupled in the process, costing him 10 points. His final score is 85 points.
All right, Jacob is putting his train on.
We're gonna see. I've done nothing to this, no servicing, no nothing. So we'll see if
Up. Was that coupled to?
I was told you'd be interested in a postal train, but you're not admiring my train at all.
And it's uncoupled on that end. We're counting one of those.
Children's Choice Award ballot.
horn hooks. No.
If they haven't got one, you can pick one up at the
All right, here we go.
We would like them to judge their fingers, fill out the ballot, bring them to us, and we'll calculate that to give the award tomorrow.
Well, regardless,
It's running pretty well.
very pleased to take this home.
Oh yeah, that's always a bonus. Well, it doesn't get actual bonus, but that's
I'm
always
the
good.
real winner because I actually got something I wanted.
I got
That's
two
true.
RDCs that you have.
All right, it just has to cross the bridge. Full train across the bridge. That's it.
Alrighty.
All right, you did have one uncoupling.
I did have one uncoupling. I will
So
take that.
we'll ding that.
Jacob's train stayed on the tracks for the whole loop, and it only uncoupled once. That still cost him 10 points, so he'll end this challenge with 30 points.
Okay, my train is on. Let's see if it works. It's not particularly fast, but that might be okay.
I cast derail or decouple.
Let's find out. All right, so here's what we're doing. It drifted. If I can complete it, it's fine. Otherwise, I lose points. Oh, it uncoupled.
Aw, darn, you can
So
do
we
the
counted that as
multi.
an uncouple and a derail?
Yeah, we had a car go on the ground.
Then I have a chance.
Yeah, it's not recoupling now, so. Well, bummer. That's minus points for both of those. So according to Jacob, if I derail 3 more times, I lose. But I think I'll be fine.
Unfortunately, this wasn't going to get better for me. What I didn't know is that my engine was missing a traction tire, and the front truck had trouble swiveling. Both of these I might have noticed if I had inspected the engine more closely before buying it. Combine that with some of the oldest, worst laid track on the layout, and the results spoke for themselves.
Uh-oh. It did, in fact, derail. That is bad. Why are you going on the ground? Stay on the track, you.
Was it 3?
That was 2.
Counting the one over here.
Well, 1, 2, maybe 3, 4.
Okay.
That was bad. Oh no, another one! Oh no! Yes!
For a total of 4 times.
4 derailments. That was bad.
Which does in fact mean that Hans is probably the winner, but we have to wait and see what Caleb's does.
We have to wait and see.
That was an utter disaster. 5 derailments and 1 uncoupling sent my score tumbling from a high of 170 all the way down to just 60 points, giving me a second place finish behind Hans. What was that old line about pride goeth before the fall? Caleb doesn't have enough points to beat Hans or myself, but a flawless run will give him 3rd place, sending Jacob to last.
Okay, last one. It's Caleb. Uh-oh.
That's smoke.
Uh-oh.
Wait, what?
That was
Yeah,
smoke.
look back there. It was smoke. Yeah, give it some power. Watch, it'll do it again.
Oh boy.
He's gonna get smoke fury. Yeah.
He's got a hot box.
Oh, I dropped it back down.
We'll see what happens. All right, so Caleb is derailed once.
Right, it should be.
It's still moving.
It's still moving. It's on the rails. But yeah, it really slowed down, but so did mine. Oh no, you got a boxcar on the ground. That's 2.
I think it derailed itself.
No, it's still off. All right, that's your lap.
Caleb needed a flawless run, but he had 2 derailments. That means his final score drops below 0. The final scores are Caleb in 4th with -7 points, Jacob in 3rd with 30 points, myself in 2nd with 60 points, and Hans taking the gold with 85 points.
Excellent job, Hans.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations. Does that make it
keep your
now I
guys'
can safely say that.
You can keep, hey, you are happy to take our trains if you want them.
No.
That's the prize. You get all the trains.
No, he doesn't get my train.
Winner takes all.
Oh, man.
At the end of the challenge, we accomplished our goal. We proved that you can get started in model railroading for just $35 or less, and with a wide variety of rolling stock. It is important, though, to carefully inspect what you find before you buy it. I'm sure we'll repeat this challenge, and we had some thoughts on ways to adjust the rules. Finding tender engines felt harder than finding engines and cars in boxes, so we could consider increasing the former and reducing the latter for points. We could also tweak the definition of a generic US freight to better line up with the European definitions. And we should probably change expressed jealousy to verbal admiration with a lower point bonus. I think all of us were a little jealous of what someone else got, and we were very careful not to say it that way. I'm not entirely pleased with how we did the track and throttle bonus, even though that was my idea in the first place. Perhaps instead we should make it a smaller bonus if you need extra money and a bigger bonus if it fits inside your $35 limit. Or competitors must declare their intent to pursue the track and throttle at the start of the contest, with a bonus for success and a penalty for failure. Finally, next year we might try switching to N-scale instead. That may require a higher budget since it's harder to find working N-scale engines at a low price, and we'll need to bring our own track for testing in that size.
Alright folks, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to click somewhere for other videos. See you next time.